I know I'm late. I'm late. Another day on Keep It G News. What it is, Eastside Certified. Must tap in early. Oh shit, went all the fucking line. Yeah, but what's up, people, man? We back, baby. And today, we got to discuss. You know how we do. We're gonna flip flop around a little bit. But the topic of discussion is Charleston White strikes again. King Troll, Mr. Attention Seeker, Charleston White strikes again. And I don't know what his infatuation is with King Von or anything that got anything to do with King Von, yo, but it's getting weird. It's been weird for real. For an old ass nigga to be worried about a young ass kid, a young nigga like that. King Von was 26 years old when he died, man. And it was years ago. At this point it was years ago. So why do Charleston White always feel the need to bring that boy name up? You know what I mean? And a lot of times it just be at random. It ain't provoked or nothing. So Charleston White posted, I don't know if it was his Instagram or TikTok, but he posted a letter to King Von's mother, talking about, I'm gonna read it. Wait till I hit this time. I'm gonna read it, y'all, what y'all say. But it was in reference to him and his relationship to Lord Tim, and how he was so happy. The man said he was so happy that Lord Tim killed King Von. And it's like, yo, for what? For what? And this is the guy, yo, that a lot of people look to get real information. That's the crazy thing about it. A lot of people in our community look forward to his interviews because they think he's giving real information. He kicking game. He's dropping knowledge. Man, what do y'all see this shit? Matter of fact, I'm on it straight away now. I'm gonna read to y'all what this nigga say. Nigga's out of order. Hold on, let me get right. Read to y'all what this man said, y'all. Good old Charleston White. He must got a book or something he trying to sell. You know, whenever he got a book. Oh, we gotta talk about Stephen A. Smith too, y'all. That's what I really, yeah. We gotta talk about Stephen A. Smith and his corner. Yo, it's sad, yo, that everybody got a voice, yo, and niggas just get to say some of the most. And it's like the people with the biggest platform say the most outlandish shit. Like it's insane. Stephen A. Smith has a problem with. I think people still confused as to what happened. All right, so this is what Charleston White said, y'all. He said, "Dear King Von mother, I actually got to meet this great young king and shook his hand, and shook his legendary hands that pulled the trigger to slump and hump King Von. My life has been, hold on. I kind of fucked it up. The man say my life has been. So can you read this? Pretty sweet. My life has been blessed with abundance. Every live. Hold on, y'all. Y'all gotta hear this shit. What the fuck, wake me, man. Shit. My life has been blessed with abundance. Ever since that day, I connected with the Spirit of God, God's angel, aka the Demon Slayer. I love and honor this young nigga. Right here, he's a hero to the nigga nation. We smoking on that Vaughn pack tonight. Thank God for Lord Tim. And he added it. Like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with this guy, y'all? What is wrong with this nigga, man? Like, why do he feel the need to diss King Vaughn, yo? Like, yo, it's a alright, say if you wanted to attack drill music. Yo, it's a lot of other drill rappers right now still doing that shit, yo. That ain't thinking about King Vaughn. They trying to build their own fucked up name and legacy in the drill movement. Why not target them? Why not target them? And the crazy thing about it, yo, if King Vaughn was alive, I don't even think he'd be doing that shit. I think he'd be scared to death of King Vaughn. Because I think King Vaughn would be the motherfucker that risk it all. You feel me? I think he'd be the nigga that risk it all for disrespect in his name. Now, some people might call that stupid. It may be. I'm just talking about in relationship to Charleston White and how he moved. I don't think he would do that shit if that man was alive. I don't even think he would play that. I don't even think he would play with Joe like that. So why do it now? Because all it's affecting now is his loved ones are still alive. That man got family, that man got kids. And I know people gonna say, well, you know, when he wasn't worried about the kids when he was dissing the dead. Yo, but all of that shit is a moot point, yo, because that man is dead and gone now, man. The longer that Charleston White keep up this charade and keep up the games, the longer he gonna keep King Von's name alive. But he act like he wanted to die. King Von's name should have died with him. But you got so many people on the internet that so-called is adversaries of King Von or now supporters of King Von, but they the ones keeping his name alive. I'm just tired of the nigga, man. The nigga is disgusting, man. Like I told y'all, yo, you can't keep flip-flopping, yo. You can't keep coming to the black community, yo, when it's beneficial, yo. But that's bogus. That's bogus, y'all. And I don't respect nothing about it. Straight up. Keep going after that. That man rest, man. But King Von got killed in 2021, 2020, I mean, he been dead at least 3-4 years now. Y'all, I know what it is. That documentary must be ready to come out. You see what I mean? Charleston White is real strategic in what he do. Documentary, I mean, that Lord Tim documentary must be ready to come out. That's why he decided to do that. He got to bring attention to himself. But that goes into what I was telling y'all before. The same shit he did with Gilly. The same thing he did with Gilly. He used Gilly's son Death to promote his books. Now he using King Von Death to promote his documentary on Lord Tim. Like, yo, the nigga is a fucking sleazeball. Any person that's willing to do that, any person that's willing to cause unnecessary harm to another person to build themselves up is a piece of shit to me. Straight up. Hell, bro, what it is, man? Where you been at, baby? Four years ago, then. Von died in 2020, 4 years ago. And you still got this man willing to keep his name in his mouth. But we just solved the equation on the live. That documentary he did on Lord Tim must be ready to drop soon. Probably come out this Friday. But it's so fucked up, so you willing, that just goes to show you that this man is willing to, you know, you never know how it came by a mother taking his death. You know, I'm sure she probably taking it hard. You willing to keep causing this woman trauma, keep causing this woman pain, just to say some more outlandish shit that you know the blog's gonna pick up, or to bring attention to this documentary that you did on Lord Tim. That's bogus to me. Like, there's other ways to promote your documentary, yo. You feel me? Like, there's so many other ways that he could promote his Lord Tim documentary. You don't gotta put King Von Mother in this. Let that woman grieve, man. Let that woman heal. Let that woman get past it. It probably was hard enough just banning King Von Mother in general. With all the shit it was around his name and all the times he been locked up. The woman probably got PTSD. This shit crazy. But then if somebody do something to him, then people gonna be like, yo, it was only words. Niggas too sensitive. But no, yo. How about be accountable for what come out your mouth? You feel me? Oh, and it's another thing too. This is probably why this is probably another reason he said it. If it's not the documentary, Kayla B said she seen Charleston White. She wanted to fight him. I seen that earlier today. She said she was ready to press him, but the man, it was police around or something. So that could be another reason why he decided to do this. But even still, if Kayla B did what Kayla B said, why not direct that shit at Kayla B? Why keep bringing King Von name up? And he just apologized to Gilly. That's what I'm saying. All that shit was fake, y'all. How you gonna apologize to Gilly for what you did? Even though I told y'all he did it to promote his books. But then, less than a month later, you turn around and do this shit with King Von again. Man, a whole fucking clown. Clemson football, how you feel? All right. Yeah, I ain't seeing you in the live. You know we go live every day at 11 o'clock. That way, niggas, 11 o'clock come rolling around, niggas already know what time it is. We ain't got, you know what I mean? We ain't got second guess. We ain't got to do none of that. 11 o'clock, I'm live. Anywhere from 11 to 11:30, but I try to make it on time. I was a little late today because I'm on the road. But I'm just tired of the nonsense, y'all. Tired of the nonsense. And then he'd go up on Hollywood Unlocked and give an interview and motherfuckers be praising him. Man, fuck out of here, black people. Better wake up and stop letting niggas do that shit. That's part of the reason our community is in the state that it's in. We allow people to flip-flop. You gotta stop doing that. And then you got Stephen A. Smith. The other day, Stephen A. Smith went on a whole triad about Will Smith and he don't like the fact that Will Smith was still able to work after the Chris Rock slap. He even went as far as to try to almost, he didn't say this, but it looked like this is what he was alluding to. He was alluding to people boycotting Bad Boys, what was it? What's that, 4? So since he got backlash behind it, he got on his platform earlier today and basically was saying that no, I wasn't saying people shouldn't support it. I was saying I'm not support. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try here. Hold on. God damn, I keep fucking missing my damn time. Yeah, he said he's not gonna support it. Hold up.
Devastating thing. I'm not talking just for Chris Rock, who's a friend of mine. I'm talking for the black community because obviously Will Packer was the first black producer to be doing the Oscars in its history. And that was a devastating blow to him. Will Smith came out with Emancipation a year later for Apple and all of that stuff. Will Smith was sensational in that movie. So was Antoine Fuqua, the esteemed director and producer extraordinaire. One could easily argue that both of them would have won an Oscar for that. I don't know if I'll ever get over what Will Smith did to Chris Rock. But that doesn't mean I have to. And it doesn't mean that it's a license for me to negatively impact Will Smith. Will Smith slapping Chris Rock was a devastating thing. I'm not talking just for Chris Rock, who's a friend of mine. I'm talking for the black community. I was thinking about black folks everywhere aspiring to be in this business, aspiring to succeed.
Yeah, bro, he definitely a sellout.
And something like that happens, and it was a blemish on all of us. Because I know how much white America reveres Will Smith. And the thinking along the lines in my mind was, hell, if he did that, what would the rest of us do? There are certain things that happen in the lives of an individual where those incidences are used as a license to castigate the rest of us. And that's what I was thinking about when I said what I said Friday about being torn as to wanting to go see the movie but not wanting to see Will Smith. I wasn't encouraging anybody else not to do it. I was just saying that I was having trouble dealing with it. I was thinking about black folks everywhere.
Man,
and then you gotta take it to
what he said. He did bring up a good point. Those situations are used, and I think the word he used was castigate the rest of the community, which is true. That's why I don't like the plays. That's why I don't like the nonsense. That's why I don't like the goofiness that go on the internet. But the main thing that Stephen A. Smith is not factoring in is, yo, both of them niggas played a role in that. That shit wasn't real. I mean, that shit wasn't real. That shit was a play. The Oscars was dying. If y'all remember, they didn't even have it the year before. Especially when it came down to the black viewership. That shit was dying. And the only way they can bring that shit back is if Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock on camera. And that's what the fuck it did. It put everybody back on, it put the Oscars back on the radar, back on the map. And if y'all remember, during that time, after the alleged slap, Will Smith supposed to be losing all these endorsements. And I'm sure I got a video online somewhere. But I know I told people close to him. I'm like, yo, he not ready to lose nothing. Y'all remember that? Every other day was, oh, Bad Boys, Bad Boys was in the making. They scrapped it. I say, man, I don't believe none of that shit. Will Smith is still gonna get what the fuck Will Smith is supposed to get. And what the fuck he did? Get exactly what the fuck he was supposed to get. He ain't lose nothing. Now, I don't know if Stephen A. Smith got the memo. I don't know if him and Chris Rock is cool as he's saying. Or if he just did that shit for his show. Man, but that slap wasn't real, y'all. I can't believe, even with all everything that we've seen since then, I can't believe there's still people that think that shit was real. It was a movie slap. Because anybody know when you slap somebody, you going to slap them with your whole hand. You ain't just slapping somebody with your fingers. A real slap man, you going to cock back. And, man, y'all know. Y'all, if you know, you know. You know. So if Stephen A. Smith feel that way about Will Smith, he should feel that way about Chris Rock, because they both participated in the bullshit. They both participated in making black people look disgusting on television. Will Smith and Chris Rock. Don't just get mad at Will. It takes two to tango. Will agreed to the slap, and Chris Rock agreed to get slapped. Remember, everybody won. Will Smith ain't lose nothing, because he in every movie that he was in before, more eyes on it. It got black people watching it again. Everybody won. Only people lost is the black community. It's just another example. What they showed was another example of black people not knowing how to act. And now you got a motherfucking two titans in the black community. Two multi-millionaires in the black community got on camera and sold out. That's what the fuck really happened. That's what really happened. Right. Yeah, like he's speaking for the black. You right, Harold. Man, that man don't speak for us. Stephen A. Smith so far removed from reality and what goes on in the black community. It's no way he could be the spokesman. The guy he did the bad girl, Angela McNutt. She kept it real with him when she told him when he was giving praise to the WNBA. She said, Stephen A. Smith, you could have did this 3 years ago. And he goes into, oh my God, he just spit up. That dog spit up. Oh, who just made that noise then? Oh, that was close. Go put the light down. You know what I'm saying? Spit up over there. He goes into how many black women he have helped, and like, that shit ain't got nothing to do with what the fuck she said, man. She said, Stephen A. Smith, if you wanted to shine light on WNBA, you could have been did it. Because you got the cachet, you got the power over there. Yes. Don't just speak on it now because it's a hot topic. If you cared about them black women over there balling, my nigga, you could have been shine some light on it, because them black women been over there balling. Not even black women, them women been over there balling for some years now. I remember when the shit first started. Cheryl Swoops and them, Cynthia Cooper, and motherfucking Dawn Staley, Lisa Leslie, Rebecca Lobo. I remember all of them when they was in college and the WNBA first started. But yeah, Stephen A. Smith is a fucking clown. When it comes to football, how you feeling, man? Man, a clown. Y'all, man. I'm on the road for real. On the motherfucking road. Yellow brick road. Dark as a bitch out this motherfucker. You know? That YouTube ain't sending me nobody. It's like whenever you got Charleston White, whenever I got Charleston White name and title. Damn, I might should have changed the name. They don't send nobody to the live. They don't send nobody to the live. Yeah, but Charleston White a cornball, man. That's why, and I say this a lot, yo. We gotta get better at cherry picking who we want to elevate. You know, because everybody can't handle power. Hey, I'm back, yo. What I was saying, yo, everybody don't deserve money, yo. Some people don't know how to act with it. Especially when you get somebody money that's in their 40s and they ain't never really had no real money. You know, they ain't never really hustled. They ain't worked great jobs. So whereas though they was ever in position of power, they don't know how to take it. That's why he acting how he acting. He think he can do what he want. He got money now. But yeah, we're to blame. People is to blame for being so easily fooled. Luffy, how you feeling, baby? He just filed an indictment to find the mole. Hey, Luffy, I ain't surprised. Remember what I said? I said, yo, he gonna find that motherfucker. He gonna find him. I told you, I ain't surprised. Yo, but what I am surprised of, Luffy, is that the case is still, like, yo, somebody gotta stop that case. Somebody has to stop. One of the higher courts has to intervene and stop that case. It's like I don't understand how that happened. The man had a secret. Had a secret meeting without the defense attorney. Without they even did it with YSL Woody attorney. And the case is still allowed to proceed? Man, I don't know how, man, but hey, like I told you, that just show you what this system all about. I don't know how that was allowed to go down, or is allowed to go down, because it's still going. Somebody gotta stop that. Yeah, but what do he mention about the secret meeting? Because they said they're not even gonna release the transcripts of it. And I don't know if he was on that live I did. No, I did a live yesterday talking about that. I went in. Motherfucker ain't even get 1,000 views. But I went in. What made it illegal, yo, is you can't, after a witness is already sworn in, you can't have no ex parte meeting. Those meetings are supposed to be done informal. You can't have that shit made in court with a witness that's already been sworn in. You can't do that. That's why he was so upset, because he might get in trouble. He might get in trouble. Like I say, forget the YSL case. That shit made the whole system look flawed, look corrupt. That was corruption. That was corruption, y'all. Per Brian Steele. And he gonna sit for 2 years. But I told y'all, yo, man, they had this cell right now. They had this cell right now. But I had no idea that they was gonna bring him in the judge's chambers, y'all, and have a secret meeting. Yeah, my service going in now, y'all. So we're gonna go live. We're gonna go live again at 1 o'clock, y'all. Make sure y'all tap into the 1 o'clock live. Donate to the channel, Cash App Baltimore Swag. But yeah, y'all, 1 o'clock, y'all. We're gonna go back live, y'all.